We've been working really good. We have a lot of undersized dudes. We had a lot of growing up to do, so we've been working on that this summer. So yeah,
What's it like filling the big shoes of that senior class from this past year, and what guys like you now need to do, taking another step forward as leaders on this team? What does that process look like from your perspective?
not hard because the last senior set a blueprint for us. So basically, we just gotta follow that, and we'll be all right.
What does that look like when you watch them and think about what they brought to y'all's program on a day-to-day basis, or certainly on Friday nights? What stood out about them that you feel like, okay, if we follow their lead in this way, we can do some things here?
They had a lot of love for the game. They had a good chemistry. I don't know, it's just everything about them. I don't know.
You're a guy that it seemed like started to break out some this year. Chatting with Coach just now, he was saying about you stepping in this year and opening some eyes. Probably some around here, but also maybe some opponents and some college coaches that had a chance to see you and take notice for the first time. What were you proud of this fall, or what did you feel like went well for you to?
Me balling out at camps, really opening the eyes of the scouts, really looking at me.
Take me through, what in terms of your strong suits, your skill set, what you bring other than a big long frame when you're out there running around. I know you don't like to brag on yourself too much, but what should folks expect to see from you when you're out there that is starting to pique some of these colleges' interest?
Like a main option to throw to or blocking towards, really. It's things like that. Or I can be putting the game at defensive end and go get a tackle.
What have been areas for you this offseason as you try to continue to develop and become a better football player? You had certain areas that you've looked at and said that this is a priority. I know I need to get better here or there. What have those areas been?
Catching the ball, really. That's one of the main things, is really catching the ball.
Did you grow up more like a big tight end, big passing target, or more on the other side of the ball getting after?
More of the other side of the ball.
Yeah.
Defensive end at heart.
You look like you enjoyed that quite. Is that where you see yourself probably long term, is more on the defensive side of the ball at the next level?
I'm not really sure, to be honest with you.
You're good with whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can put me anywhere. I'm gonna work.
Did you grow up watching certain teams, whether college or NFL wise, or certain players that were always favorites, whether it be one of those positions or anybody?
No, sir.
What are some of your early football memories? What stood out that made football be something that it seems like you're pretty passionate about?
Just being competitive, really. I like to be competitive and go against other kids. So that's why I really wanted to play football.
Is that football specific, or are you pretty competitive in pretty much everything?
In everything. I don't like to lose.
You play other sports as well, or it's
Track, and I'm going to powerlift this year. So yeah, working on getting way stronger.
we were talking about you're going to be a JUCO guy initially, but have already had McNeese and UL and LSU and some of these other schools,
Nichols too.
Nichols,
Yeah.
starting to show some notable interest. When you hear, whether it be directly from a coach or from your coaches, hearing from coaches talking about, we think he could be a guy here over at our place in the next couple of years, what has that been like as a young player to realize that those levels of coaches are all watching, and you might have a chance to be playing one of these stadiums in a couple of years?
Putting in more work, really mastering my craft so I can be better in college, on a college level.
It's just like a big motivation more than anything.
Yes, sir.
What should folks know about you other than what we're talking about as a tight end or defensive end? Everybody in this room was kind of laughing and saying, "You're the goofy one." Tell me who people should know Kameron Cyprien is.
I'm a good friend. You can get to know me. I'm real nice. So, I'm willing to make new friends anytime, really.
How are Chance and Joni as friends?
Oh,
What should folks
they're
know
horrible.
about them?
Horrible friends. Oh my gosh, they're some horrible friends.
What's it going to look like over here on a Friday night when people come fill those stands and are watching y'all play a big game? What should the expectation be from this 2023 Carencro group?
Just throwing the ball. More throwing the ball this year. That's what they're going to see.
He's he's gonna sling it around.
Yeah, he's gonna sling that rock. He's gonna sling that rock.